You know, we went back to the Lou, and we really got a squad because I performed with the whole band, and it's real music. You know, it's not just, hey, let me go up there, grab the mic, rap, and leave. You know, it's a real show.
Awesome.
You
Damn,
know?
so you went on tour with Bone Thugs.
A whole 2014, we hopped in our tour bus, man, and just dipped.
Where were you as far as like the actual show? Like what part did you play in the actual show? You opened or?
Oh, yeah, it was just us two. Like, it was Yak Boy Fresh, Bone Thugs and Harmony. So it was
good luck.
It was a real good look, you know. But with one thing about that is like, and it shows how like social media has, you know, took over, and like my fan base that I have right now, they're younger, you know. So I'm going on. You got to be a straight MC, a performer. You got to have a team. You got to have all that if you're gonna go onto a stage where Bone Thugs and Harmony fans, which anyone that's a fan of Bone is a diehard fan. You know what I'm saying? So they're sitting there. They came there for them. They probably don't even got Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or nothing like that. So if you're going to step on that stage as a little 5'5" white guy from St. Louis with a whole band behind you, independent, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You better show out. So every day it was like,
I bet the Bone Thugs fans are like, yo, what the
oh,
the hell
dude,
is going
I
on
walked
here,
up
man?
there and
Who's this dude?
I'm jamming in there like, man. And then the second song comes around and they're like, all right, this dude's kind of dope. And then the third song, I got a song, it's called I Am Hip Hop. Because I grew up listening to nothing but like D Nice and Rakim and Boogie Down Productions and all that.
Okay, real hip hop, yeah.
Yeah, so I jacked some beats like KRS's and LL and Rakim's Microphone Fiend, and I hit those. And there was like, oh, and then we bring the band up and just show out, and we ain't never had a bad response, man. Like,
and that's awesome, dude.
Ever. So now, right when we were at the end, we were supposed to go overseas with them, and I just said, you know, like, it was dope us doing that, but I think we did everything that we could in that situation, as in touring. Like, we could tour with them forever, but we're just trying to make it bigger and bigger and bigger, which his fan base, and his fan base isn't my fan base for real. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
those are OGs,
different.
so you can't.
Well, let me ask you this: we're talking with Yak Boy Fresh.
Yes, sir.
You already know.
You already know.
What were you able to learn the most from Bone Thugs?
You can do a lot of this by yourself. This is all life at the end of the day. Like, people see all the stuff on the TV and all the money and popping bottles, but they really don't get the dedication and the reality in it. Everyone's the same, bro. Like, I looked at Flesh and I said, with all due respect, this is cool, but I want the world. And he said, and Crazy's always told me, if he's ever give you time to talk to you, you listen, because like that's their OG. You know what I'm saying?
What was Crazy able to tell you? What was he able to teach you?
Crazy
you guys, because you guys were close, right?
Yeah, bro, that was my dude. Literally, like, he just would school us, and I would just be talking to him, and he'd be like, "Kid, you got it. Just keep your head like that." And I really think that's a big part of me being from the Lou, is because we've seen so much and been through so much of. I don't know. Can I cuss?
Yeah. Well,
no, no.
Yeah, I mean,
through the bowl, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, you just see that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it reassured me that. Just be real, you know. In this industry, it's very shady.
It's to be you.
Yeah,
look,
just be you, and don't. Do you wanna hit a home run, or do you want to have 4 like consecutive base hits? You know what I'm saying? And he's like, you know, you could do this and be a multi-superstar, but you might not eat off it, or, you know, like, people really don't get behind the scenes of what this